100 hours later. I've spent over 100 hours watching YouTube videos on how to grow a YouTube channel, how to start a YouTube channel, and the best practices. So in this video, I'm going to be sharing my top 5 favorite YouTube advice channels that give YouTube tips on how to do those things to hopefully save you some time. Now, make sure you watch the whole video because all of these creators give invaluable advice and will help you start your YouTube channel, skip making some of those mistakes that I've made in the past as well, and help you get to 1,000 subscribers or 4,000 hours of watch time much faster than you would on your own. This is a pretty new channel for me, and it's all about what I've learned so far in my property journey and personal finance, and also down the line about YouTube growth, hopefully. So if that sounds interesting, please click the like button and the subscribe button, as well as the bell notification. I'm sure all these YouTube creators would say the same thing in their videos. It really helps kickstart the algorithm and tells YouTube that this video might be helpful to other people. If there's one key takeaway that I found from watching all these hours of YouTube advice channels, is that they all use tools such as TubeBuddy or vidIQ. Now, I've put links in the description. You can go get free accounts with those. Basically, those tools help you plan your YouTube videos and help you optimize your future videos much better than if you were trying to guess on your own. So definitely worth checking out. The links are down below. Now, let's get started with number 5. Remember, these are in no particular order. I'm just putting them in this top 5 because of how much they've helped me and how much I think they might help you in terms of growing your own YouTube channel. First up, we have Roberto Blake. Now, Roberto Blake, he's got 468,000 subscribers, and he makes a very, very healthy living from his YouTube business. But why I'm recommending him is because of his very clear and concise tips and advice on how to grow a YouTube channel. He has loads of very clear tips on how you should start off right from the beginning in order to be able to monetize later in your journey once you have built up a following of subscribers. Now, those include affiliate links and having programs and being able to refer other products. So it's definitely worth checking out Roberto's videos. He has videos for people starting out, videos for people that are starting to grow at a bit faster rate, and for experienced YouTubers as well. In addition to his YouTube advice, he also has videos on other aspects of creative entrepreneurship, and I really like his style. He seems like a cool guy. He's infusing his personality with his educational videos. So check out Roberto Blake. Again, with all of these creators I'm suggesting, I'll put links in the description to their channels. Number 2, Catherine Manning. Now, Catherine Manning is much newer on the YouTube advice scene. She started her channel in 2017, but only really doubled down on YouTube advice and YouTube tips in 2019. You can also see that that is when her channel took a huge upwards trajectory. So she's now very focused on YouTube tips and YouTube advice. One of the things I love about her channel is that she gives monthly analytic reports. So she will show not just how much her CPM was, and that being how much ad revenue she makes per 1,000 viewers, but she specifically says how much money goes into her bank account in a specific month. So that's really been inspirational to me as a new YouTuber, because I can see, okay, these are the kind of numbers she's getting, this is what she's talking about, this is what one could expect from different scenarios. So I find that honesty and transparency really, really inspiring and helpful. She also has videos in which she gives her insights on what it's like to be a YouTuber, how difficult it is to get your videos done, and tips on how to streamline the process so that you aren't stuck in a mad frenzy trying to edit a video last minute so that you can meet your weekly upload schedule. Definitely things that I have experienced in the past on YouTube as well. Number 3, and that is Nick Nimmin. He calls his fans the Nimminati, which I find quite catchy as well. But he is a YouTube certified instructor. His channel is very dedicated to YouTube and video tips, and he has amassed 664,000 subscribers. And that's not even from that many videos. He's uploaded about 400 videos. What I really like about Nick's videos is that the education aspect and how he delivers the knowledge to help us grow our YouTube channels is very clear and very, there's no faff. He's not mincing words. So if you like that kind of short, punchy style, he is great for that. Now, he also does these weekly live streams. they go for like 2 or 3 hours or longer, in which he's answering people's questions, specifically about how they can improve their YouTube channel. So it's very, very helpful. Also interesting from a business perspective, because he is able to monetize that, because people post their questions in the chat, and then if they pay for super chats, $5, $10, their question bumps to the top of the queue. So by having these really long live streams, he is not only helping us, the viewer, by giving helpful advice, but he is also creating another income stream for himself, because people want their question to be answered, so they're willing to pay more as part of the super chats. Really, really interesting, really helpful. And just like Roberto Blake, he is a YouTube certified educator. So you know that he knows what he's talking about. Number 4, we've got Sunny Lenarduzzi. I think that is how you pronounce her name. But she is a very popular YouTuber. She has got 478,000 subscribers. She started back in 2013, so she's been around YouTube for a long time. Now, her channel is focused on business, it's focused on branding, and a lot of it is YouTube related advice. So very inspirational stuff that you can find over there. She also talks about Instagram and how to grow on other platforms, how to leverage your growth on one platform to boost your potential on another platform, which I think is really interesting as well. In my short time on YouTube, I've been trying to leverage my best platforms, which were Facebook, to get subscribers in and to get viewers in, and Sunny is really great with her advice on how to use Instagram to do the same kind of thing. Sunny has been featured in Entrepreneur as well as Forbes, and she's had this really interesting shift recently in her videos, in which she's using herself as a live case study and showing that by being more authentic and even more personable as opposed to just educational, she's able to develop stronger bonds with her fans, and that has led to increased subscriber rates and increased audience retention and increased watch time. So that's really interesting to see how someone who's been on YouTube for years is figuring new stuff out as she goes and teaching us how to do the same thing. Now, last but definitely not least, we've got Sean Cannell, and his main channel is called Think Media. Now, Think Media has 1.32 million subscribers, so it's by far the biggest channel in terms of subscribers that I've mentioned today in this video. He also has another channel that he does along with another famous YouTuber called Benji Travis. Now, that video channel is called Video Influencers, and that's got 624,000 subscribers. So both of those channels are massive, more than 2 million subscribers between them. And they together co-authored a book called YouTube Secrets. So I'll put the link to that book in the description. It's really helpful. Very concrete tips on how to grow a YouTube channel. Yeah, that's a best-selling book as well. So you can check it out. The link below to Audible or Kindle or Amazon if you want the paperback version. Yeah, that's got some great tips on how to improve your YouTube channel. Now, something that they do similar to Nick, Nick Nimmin does those 3-hour-long live streams in which he's just answering questions about YouTube. Sean and Benji on their Video Influencers channel, they also do one of these live streams. It's quite focused, their live stream, and that helps it in terms of the replay function, because then it can rank more in search and might be recommended more than maybe Nick's would. And yeah, those are really, really helpful live streams as well, in which they're speaking a lot of times to other YouTube creators, talking to them about the mistakes they've made in the past and what they would do differently if they were starting off again from the beginning now. Sean's Think Media channel also goes into quite a lot of detail about like how to film YouTube channels, camera angles, cameras, settings, software, microphones, all of that side of things, which is really interesting as well. For me personally, I'm using my iPhone 11. I'm using a Video Micro with a fuzzy dead cat to stop some of the outside sounds, and I'm using a DJI Osmo 3. So I pretty much have a simple basic setup, and I find it pretty helpful, but down the line I'm definitely going to try and increase my equipment, and I'm using Sean as a great advice channel for doing so, because he knows what he's talking about. So definitely worth checking out Sean's channels, Think Media and Video Influences that he does with Benji, as well as his book YouTube Secrets that he co-wrote with Benji. Question time. Now head down to the comments and let me know of any other YouTube creators that are sharing tips or advice on how to grow a YouTube channel that has been helpful to you. And if you've watched any of the people I've mentioned in this video, let me know if any of their videos have been particularly helpful. If there was one video from, say, Sean or Sunny that you really loved, let us know in the comments, put the link there. I'd love to see it. If I haven't seen it already, I'm sure other people watching would dig it too. So, these were my top 5 YouTube creators that are giving advice on how to start and grow a YouTube channel. And yeah, just remember, the one key takeaway I've taken from watching over 100 hours of these tips channels is that you need something like TubeBuddy or vidIQ to help really accelerate your growth on YouTube. So I've put those links in the description. If this video was helpful for you at all, please hit the like button and the subscribe button with the bell. That would help me massively because this is such a new channel for me. And yeah, I've popped links in the description to all of the creators that I've mentioned in this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in a future video. I upload every Wednesday. I'll also put a video in the end screen about how I've managed to live rent-free in a massive city, being London. And that might be relevant to you guys as video creators too, because being a creator is difficult. You need some help with the bills. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, yeah.